Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Nameless, and we're going to start our tease round, and it's going to be probably traumatic, because let me tell you, in the guide, obviously it says, before you get into Tease path, I strongly advise you play Yuri's path first, because part of the plot won't make sense if you haven't completed Yuri's good ending. Tease path has 11 pictures, 4 bad endings. 2 of the album pictures are from bad endings, and 1 album picture modifies after one of the bad endings. But we do the bad endings first, so let's... Anyway, also be warned, this is the part that I love the best. This path has some particularly violent moments, so brace yourself. Okay, that's your warning. So if you couldn't handle Yinho's route, because that was a little traumatic, especially when T got involved, and if you couldn't handle Yuri's route, when T got involved, then you can't handle this. I'm not sure I can handle it. I'm excited. I'm scared and excited at the same time because I'm expecting some tumble levels of bullshit. I'd even say Saint Germain levels of bullshit, but you know what? Saint Germain might have gotten stabby with us. I'm okay with it. It was kind of like Ukiyo throwing us off a building. 10 out of 10. You can do that again. I'm fine with that. Whatever. I don't have a problem with that. I don't know. Toma locking us in a cage. Had a problem with that. I don't know. I might have problems with this. Aside from him making Yuri share us, I was okay with that. But the choking Yinho to death or abusing... yeah, I'm... So anyway, we have to do new games, so... And that's interesting. So I'm wondering which part was who. Like... Because they're pieces of this heart, so... Okay, so... Because we can't choose... Okay. So this might be a little bit longer because I think there's an extra chapter in this one. And I'm not sure if it skips the common stuff and it starts where they're already alive or it automatically they're alive. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure how this works because obviously we're just doing it for this point. But this one might be a little bit longer just because there are extra chapters. I don't know if the chapters are shorter or if there's long, but anyway. I hummed while opening my diary. I flipped through the pages and recalled what happened today. A lot of things happened today. The most interesting thing was... Huh? I stopped humming and turned back to the previous pages. What happened? The writings in the diary were blurred, and if someone had intentionally smudged them. See, I told you it was T all along. Huh. What's wrong with this? I can't read a single page. I first thought it was just one page, but all the rest were the same. The words were so smudged I couldn't even make them out. I slowly flipped through page by page, but there wasn't a single page I could read. This diary is basically all my memories. I couldn't help but feel upset at the smudged words, and I also felt a bit creeped out. This is starting off great. How did it suddenly turn like this? My shoulders drooped. Is there any way I can fix this? I want to see something. There's nothing in the diary. Interesting. Devastated, I muttered at the diary. It was at that moment. A forgotten memory doesn't come back. You know that well, don't you? I heard a voice from behind my back. The low voice creeped me out. I was startled and quickly turned around. But there was no one behind me. There will come a day when all your precious memories will be destroyed. Aren't you excited? What? Again? Again, I heard someone's voice. This is fucking amazingly creepy already. I love it. I turned around again toward the direction the voice came from, but there was no one. Is this like a psychological horror game? Because that's the way I'm starting to feel. It's like, it's a Romancy and Tome game that drops into psychological horror, but nobody tells you that. Like Doki Doki Literature Club. Only that gave you a warning that it was creepy. Ah, that face. So awesome. Yes, keep showing me that face. Who are you? I didn't hear wrong. Something is definitely here. It's that doll that we have hidden that's the secret path that we unlock when we're done with the game. That doll that's in the locked away and that we forgot about. That's what it is. But the moment I was about to search for the source of the voice, white light blasted from somewhere. Light blinded me and my consciousness faded away in the light. Now get some sleep. The next time you open your eyes, it will be by your side. It? Your ruined memories. What the fuck does that mean? The familiar noise hovered around my ears. Is it the alarm clock? And among that noise, I heard a voice desperately calling for me. Spacey, Spacey, wake up! The small voice grew louder, and when the voice became clear, I suddenly came back to my senses. The small voice I would have assumed was Yinho, but Yinho would have been Master. I slowly gained consciousness and opened my eyes. This is starting out really bizarre. And I caught eyes with the person who was shaking my shoulders trying to wake me up. T? You're awake. Are you okay? T let out a huge sigh and sat on my bed. He looked startled. What was I? You weren't coming out, so I came to wake you up, but I found you all covered in sweat. T raised his hand and flipped up my hair. My forehead was wet. T asked with worry, Did you have a nightmare? I don't know. All I remember is my smudged diary and the creepy feeling I got. But I feel like there was something more than that. I racked my brain to trace back my blurred memories, but my head started to hurt. Ugh. If you can't, you don't have to try to remember. I think you had a nightmare. If that's the case, it'd be better not to remember. Yeah. You're pale. There's still time left. Do you want to lie down? Or I can tell the school you're sick. No, I can't miss school because of a nightmare. I'm fine. I answered energetically on purpose and got up. I don't know if it's because I suddenly got up or because I was sweating too much, but I suddenly felt dizzy. Tease poisoning us. I lost my vision and my knees buckled. I stumbled. Huh? Are you okay? T hurried and reached out his arms to grab me. I didn't fall down thanks to him, but I ended up tight in his arms. So, okay, it just skips the common chapters, basically. But still going to be longer than the rest because there's still more chapters for all of his path than there are with the others, including the 3 common chapters. So interesting. So sorry. I must be a bit dizzy. It's fine, but really, don't overwork yourself. I'm worried you might really get hurt. Yeah, okay. I felt sorry and embarrassed at the same time. I tried to get away from T, but I still felt dizzy, so it was difficult to stand by myself. My face heated up since T was basically hugging me. I think I feel dizzier. Why is your face red? Are you really okay? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I tried to hide my red face from him. T didn't realize that and looked more worried. My heart beat fast at his kind attitude. Look, we're already falling for him. Jesus, girl, fast. Ugh, what's wrong with me? Here, lean on me. I'll help you to the bathroom. I can go by myself. I squirmed to get out of his arms, but it was all pointless and he didn't budge. And now he's already, it's okay. I'll hold you while you pee. I'll wash your hair for you. You're getting a little clingy already, dude. Whoa, back it up. Back it up, creepy McCreeperson. He held me in his arms and said to me in a calm voice, You say you're fine, but miss, I think you'll trip before you can even step into the bathroom. T acted like a mom again and led me to the bathroom. Ugh. T leading me to the bathroom in the morning. Am I still dreaming? T's always nice and generous, but I get butterflies whenever I see him up close. T gently escorted me to the bathroom. Here, you can take care of yourself now, right? Or should I help you? Look, he's like, look, I'm being all sweet and endearing, but you know he's motherfucking crazy. What? What? I suddenly tensed up at what he said. Startled, I looked up at his face, but he was just smiling. I'm joking. Joking. A gentleman would never do such a thing. You would, creeper. Besides, it's not going to be solved just because of that. What do you mean? I can't understand what T said. Solved? What is? Am I confused because I just woke up? No, it's nothing. I was just talking to myself. Sorry, I'm saying weird things when you're not feeling well. Mm-hmm. Then hurry and wash. I'll prepare breakfast. Okay. Phew. I felt much better after taking a shower. The dizziness was mostly gone. I sat at my desk, still feeling the warmth of the hot shower. I opened my drawer and took out my diary. It was a dream, but I'm still nervous. I took a deep breath before opening my diary. Yeah, that was just a dream. I opened it feeling nervous. Ah, thank God. Thankfully, there wasn't a single smudge and everything was clean. As always, the diary was full of words that held my memories. But it's weird because later in the game is when, usually like later in the chapters is when she notices the smudges. So it's like she's noticing the smudge, like like has all this happened before? Is that what's going on? Ooh, weirdness. But she notices the smudges and, oh, it's a dream, but that's something that's going to happen in the future. I was like, wow, we're starting really late into the game here, but apparently not. I stroked all the precious pages. You okay, buddy? You alright? Oh my God, you okay? What was that? It was like coughing and sneezing. You alright? Sorry, my birdie's like making weird noises. You okay? Don't be sick or nothing. You can't handle that, okay? Just to be good birdie. But to be healthy and happy. Why'd you like weird make sneezing noises like that? Poor bird. I stroked all the precious pages. Yeah, all of my journal entries disappearing. That would never happen. I felt relieved and put my diary back into the drawer. While I was closing it, I noticed the dolls that stood beside my desk. As usual, I smiled and said hi to the dolls. Hey, good morning. I know the dolls have become human now, but it's still my habit to say hi to them. Come to think of it, they're all now real dolls. You can only see Yuri's gorgeous feminine eye over here with his like 18-foot long lashes. They kind of all have long lashes like that though. I stroked their hair and felt the silky strands of hair wrap around my hand. I felt like the Yinho doll was smiling at me. Huh. My hand suddenly stopped while stroking Yinho's doll. Weird. Come to think of it, T came to wake me up today. Yinho was the one who did that every morning, but for some reason today it was T. Oh my God. Are Yuri, Yinho, and Lance dolls and not humans now? Did he seriously, that's why they're always like, huh, where did Spacey go? She's gone. Because oh my God, guys, I'm worried now. Yinho must be busy. I felt a bit embarrassed while thinking that. I never needed Yinho to come and wake me up, but he was still helping me all this time. Besides, I must look horrible right after I wake up. To think that Tease saw me like that this morning, my face heated up more. Let's stop thinking about that. It's nothing serious. Although one of the chapters in T's route is like Yuri's warning or something, so. Yuri's advice. Okay. Well, Yuri's advice, so. I mean. So, yeah, I would be really afraid if all of a sudden they weren't there and we were thinking they were. Like, oh, haha, common chap. What do you mean they're not here anymore? Fucking weird. I should dry my hair and go eat. I took out the blow dryer and dried my wet hair. My thoughts were soon blown away by the warmth and noise. When I came into the living room after getting ready, I heard busy noises from the kitchen. I became hungry at the sound of plates clattering and the smell of food. Oh, Master, you're here! Oh, thank God, you're still alive! Okay, I was gonna get worried. Seriously, I was gonna be concerned. Yinho saw me first and smiled as he ran towards me. What? Well, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I'm sorry. God, I'm not tired at all, but Jesus. Hey, Yinho, good morning. Yeah, good morning, Master. But Yinho, this morning, why? Yes? No, never mind. I was about to ask Yinho why T came to wake me up, but I stopped. I thought if I asked that, Yinho might feel like he has to come wake me up every morning. Well, whatever, it's not important. Yinho stared at me, looking confused. I quickly changed the subject. Anyways, I'm hungry. How's breakfast coming along? Oh, come here, Master. Breakfast is ready. Yinho held my hand and led me to the kitchen. The kitchen smelled really good. I caught eyes with T, who was cooking breakfast. Oh, hey, sit here. Thanks. Where's everyone else? The table is usually noisy at this hour with Red and Lance bickering, but it was quiet today. They'll come out soon. Here. Wow, thanks. T handed me a steaming plate. It's hot, so be careful. Oh, you might get burned if you hold the plate with your hands. T prepared mushroom soup. Wow, it looks so good. Yeah, try it, T said and smiled. I tried the soup. Wow, this is really good. The aroma of the soup spread in my mouth. The aroma spread in my mouth, not the taste. It wasn't anything like the canned ones. I'm glad. I made plenty, so have as much as you want. T smiled and brought out the other food. The table soon filled up with plates. It was everything I loved. Wow, when did you make all this? Is today some special occasion? T smiled at what I said. T started cooking last night. He worried that you seemed tired recently. Really? Did I look tired? Yeah, you didn't eat well too, so T especially cooked all the things you like to eat. Oh, come to think of it, I did lose my appetite recently. I guess that's why I wasn't eating well. And the reason I lost my appetite is because of the weird dreams I've been having. Dun dun dun. Every time I have a nightmare, I feel dizzy and weak. But I never remember what the nightmare was about. Just like today, the nightmare of having been in love with one of the dolls and then being sucked back to this reality and not actually dating them. That's why they come back. Where in the world did she go? And she disappears. I'm really curious about that. Just like today, I was spacing out and putting food in my mouth when I caught eyes with T. Oh, God. I am so sorry. He must have been staring at me this whole time. I felt embarrassed and stuffed the food into my mouth in a hurry. How is it? I chewed and it tasted just as good as the soup. I put my thumbs up with my mouth still full. Haha, good. T smiled again. I didn't finish eating, but I felt full just by seeing his smile. T's smile is really contagious. I feel happy just to see it. He isn't called Prince Sunshine for no reason. His smile brightens up the whole atmosphere. It was always truthful and seemed to light up everyone else. I hope T always smiles like that. Wait, I'm gonna really yawn because I read the word yawn. Huh. You guys are eating already? Hey, good morning. Oh, that's me. I thought it was Lance for a second. I'm like, why is Lance saying good morning to Red? Spacey needs to learn to read. Hey, good morning, Red and Lance. Red entered the kitchen first, then came Lance. He's not even replying today. Lance just met my eyes for a second and didn't even say hi. He looks more uncomfortable today. Did something happen? The Ice Prince seems uncomfortable today. What happened? T asked just in time as if he read my thoughts. He might have. But he asked Red and not Lance. He probably thinks Red is the cause. Sorry. Oh my God. I have no idea why the hell I'm yawning. I've not yawned at all fucking day until the second I go to record. Jesus. Sure enough, Red fumed at T's questions and started ranting. I don't know. How do I know how he thinks? He started beating me up for no reason this morning. I can't ever like him. What? Lance beat up Red? No way. Yellow, what's with those eyes? Then you think I'm lying? Who's gonna trust me if my own side doesn't even believe me? Red jumped up and down. Looked flustered. Wait, calm down. You'll spill the food. What I meant is, Lance would never beat someone up for no reason. Are you saying I deserved it? No, I just wanted to know why something like that happened. Red looked like he'd flip the table any moment now, and Yinho looked at him nervously. Stop. Don't get so angry. You'll really spill the food. I really put a lot of care into it. Are you okay, Booger? Are you sick? What's the matter with my poor birdie? Would you keep making those noises? I'm worried about you. No, don't sit on my computer. He keeps making that sneezy, like weird, like he's trying to sneeze, but he can't. It's like I'm worried about him. I don't know. And then he runs and he plays and he's fine. Like, do you have fucking asthma, bird? Like, what the hell? It's so fucking weird. It's worrying me. I lost my other poor bird. I don't need him being sick too. Like, what the hell? Something wrong with my damn bird? And then I'm like over here freaking out because I'm like, he's doing this weird sneezy thing. And then I'm yawning over here. Oh my God, we're all gonna die. That'd be tragic. Sad. I'd never get to finish these games and know what the hell happens. God, that would suck. Besides, I don't care about me not getting to eat, but what if you ruin the owner's meal? The owner's meal. Yeah, the owner. Ugh, Commander, care about me too. T smiled when he said that, but Red looked disappointed and immediately sat down again. And now he sees Cage playing with his toys like he's fine. I don't know what's wrong. Red does seem slow, but he has good instincts, so he catches T's anger quickly. He must have felt the silent command beneath T's smile. He looked like a big dog with his tail wrapped down. So, why did you two fight? Yinho hesitated and asked after Red's tantrum ended. Lance was acting as if it had nothing to do with him. But he finally opened his mouth when Yinho asked. We didn't fight, but I did hit him. Wouldn't anyone be surprised and instinctively defend themselves when someone suddenly crosses your side of the bed? Aw, did he spoon you? That's adorable. My God. I guess this was meant to happen from the moment they were randomly chosen as roommates. Right after the room was decided, Lance divided the bed in half, insisting that he could never share a bed with Red. And it seems as if they've agreed to attack relentlessly if someone violates the other side of the bed. Explain more in detail. Why did Red suddenly go to your side? If you want a more detailed explanation, I will give it to you. To be honest, it is not a complicated incident. That guy left the room saying he has to go to the bathroom, came back, and suddenly came to my side of the bed to attack me. I've only counterattacked. Hey, wait! When have I ever attacked you? I told you I wasn't fully awake and went to the wrong side, but you beat me up without listening to what I had to say. You're the one who attacked me, you! I explained, but you kept on hitting me. Red stood up and fumed as he shook his finger at Lance. Oh my God, drama queens. The way he was getting angry, he was such a child. And we're supposed to fall magically in love with him in the next path? Because, like, he's a little fucking dense and aggressive. Like, I just don't see him being her partner. I just don't see it, but, I mean. On the other hand, Lance maintained his cold attitude. Don't get me wrong, I like Red. He's an interesting character, but I just don't. It's not like, oh, I can't wait till we get to Red's path. It's like, really though? He's like the canon path? I mean, then again, we have the question mark doll's path, so. Which I'm just guessing it's the doll that's hidden in the other room because we keep talking about it, like the storage shed doll or something, I don't know. You should be thankful I stopped quickly. When I saw your head on my chest, I wanted to twist your neck. Commander, he's too cruel. Food got stuck on my throat at Lance's creepy words. Oh, Master, I'll get you water. Yinho took an empty cup and ran to get water. Soon he carefully ran back again so as not to spill the full cup. Here it is. Okay, thank you. I stopped coughing after I drank the water Yinho handed me. As I rubbed my forehead, Yinho smiled. He was so cute. I stroked his hair. You always smile, Yinho. Do I? It's probably because I like you a lot. He seemed to get embarrassed at what he said and fidgeted with his arms. Even his embarrassed face was so adorable. Oh God, T, are you going to slowly kill them all one by one? Oh dear, I don't think I can handle that. My honey's not hitting on some other man, are you? I was smiling with Yinho and being happy when Yuri suddenly cut in. Oh, let's not be mean to Yuri in this path. We know he's actually, like, just incapable of understanding love. Let's be nice to the poor robot, okay? He got ready for work and came into the kitchen wearing a clean suit. Oh, hey, Yuri. Hey, kiddo. I never thought you'd touch my honey. What? Oh, Yuri, stop it. Yuri pinched Yinho's cheeks and pulled at them. His soft skin stretched like mochi. Like fucking Play-Doh. Yuri was having fun. Why don't you stop messing around and sit down? You came last. Why are you so relaxed? T scolded Yuri for playing around. I guess Mom's nagging will never change. You'll get old really fast like that. If you know, please help me stop nagging. If I die fast, it'll be all your fault. Hey, don't blame me for you getting old. You must really crave junk food today. I won't stop you. Of course, it'll be bad for your skin. T threatened to take away Yuri's food if he didn't stop his gibberish. Yuri couldn't resist anymore and quietly sat at his seat. Don't you dare take away my salad. And he made a sullen face and grumbled. You must have been a serpent in your past life. A very long serpent. What a nice thing to say. Serpents did influence humanity. You're not going to give up, are you? Fine, whatever. I don't want to deal with you. T never gave in to Yuri's complaining. T must be pretty smart to return all of his insults. Yuri, you will never be T. Wait. That's not it, darling. They say you have to avoid the nasty things. T immediately glared at Yuri. I mean, T has such a... Look at that. Look at his pretty little smile, and he's such a devious bastard. You know it. I can't. I get, oh, T's so cute and sweet. It's like, no, I've seen what you do, T. I'm scared. I'm worried is all I'm saying. You know, careless words usually lead to tragedies. Their world would be such a peaceful place if people could just keep their mouths shut. That's like threatening. T, that's psycho shit right there. Yuri was about to add something more, but quickly stopped at what T said. It was like seeing red from just a moment ago. That devil. Yuri grumbled. Yuri's arch enemy must be T. I should take note of that now. My honey, I told you that's not it. It's not that I can't beat him, I just can't be bothered. Yeah, whatever. Yuri looked unsatisfied at my playful answer. T shrugged his shoulders to see us. I think Yuri's archenemy is actually the owner. He always listens to you. That's because Darling is special. She's been chosen by the goddess of beauty like me. But I can see that Darling is special to you too. Just look at all the plates around her. That's right, she is special. Very special. Very special. T answered while looking at me. His voice was low as if he was chanting or talking to himself. See? She is special. Very special. So special. Then suddenly he reached toward the napkin beside him. Here. T handed me a napkin and pointed at my mouth. Oh, there's something in my mouth? Just a little. It's gone now. Okay, thanks. T smiled again. Being creepy. I even forgot to hide my embarrassment in a smile and just smiled back. And Red's like, I don't trust this. I don't either, Red. I felt someone staring at me. Red, why? Something got on my face again? Red had his mouth closed tight and stared at me for a while before finally speaking. You know. Red suddenly leaned close and stuck out his head towards me. What? I think you act differently in front of the commander. Me? Red even folded his arms and talked as if he just made a huge discovery. Yeah, you smile more when the commander talks. Don't say weird things, Red. You really do. When you talk to us, you're more, what's that word? Hairless. You mean careless. Don't show off. I'll just ignore what he said. Anyway, you like the commander, right? No? As Red suddenly pointed at me, I felt flustered. What does he mean, like? Of course, I do get butterfly when T's being nice to me. My face turned red, and I glimpsed at T. At that moment, I caught eyes with him. He must have been looking at me all along. I couldn't help but avoid his gaze. What if he feels insulted? Red's making me care about useless things. I felt embarrassed and pretended to do something else. But my face didn't cool down easily. Guys, stop playing around. If we don't get ready to leave now, we'll all be late. T cleared up the awkward atmosphere. Come to think of it, we really don't have much time. Yeah, let's eat first. Eat. Huh? I heard a familiar ringtone. Is it my phone? As I put my hand in my pocket, I felt something hard. I took it out. Huh? Master, what's wrong? No, it's just, whose is this? What? There was a smartphone in my hand. And it was the latest model I saw on TV, on a TV commercial recently. It was all shiny. Definitely a new phone. Didn't she get the phone in the common route? Oh, so she forgot that? This is what I want to see. Hold on a second. I'm scrolling up for a second. She did. New in the second path. Oh, there's 4 chapters. Well, the first day doesn't really count. Okay, there's 4 chapters of common route. The first one is that, just before they magically show up. But so she got the phone from Yuri in the common route and she doesn't remember it? Interesting. Everyone looked confused at my question. Huh? I found this in my pocket just now. They looked more confused at what I said. What are you talking about? Didn't Yuri get you that phone? It hasn't been long since you bickered about not taking it. You haven't become stupid like him, have you? One idiot is enough for this house. Are you really going to keep picking on me? Anyways. Red started fuming, but soon turned his head to look at me. That's yours. Got a new model just like the one I have. Don't you remember? Here, look at this. Red took out his smartphone from his pocket. What? You have one too? How? There was a new smartphone in Red's hand. It's definitely the same model. Yuri looked worried at my confused face. Darling, you're not sick, are you? Yuri reached out his hand and felt my forehead. You don't have a fever. Did you bump your head somewhere recently? You might have during your sleep. Do you have bruises anywhere? Wait, what are you talking about? I shook off Yuri's hand and asked everyone. They looked just as flustered as I did. Master, you really don't remember? Yuri got smartphones for all of us. This is some fucked up shit already. You told Yuri to get phones for everyone else if he was going to get one for you. So he bought one for all of us. You don't remember? Yino looked worried. Actually, he wasn't the only one. Everyone looked worried. Yuri bought them for all of us? Last time, Yuri, me, everyone else. I was trying to remember, but everything was blurry. I felt frustrated. I was frowning at the frustration when T came over and put his hand on my shoulder. You had a nightmare this morning. Will you be okay? Do you want to rest today? Lance or Yinho can just tell the teachers at the academy. I came back to my senses at T's warm touch. I felt bad for worrying everyone. No, I'll just go to school, I said in a firm voice. I'll be more confused if I stay at home by myself when my memory is all blurry like this for no reason. Besides, I don't want to stay at home by myself. I gently put T's hand down and forced a smile. It's not that I don't remember at all, honestly. Yeah, he's like, girl. To be honest, I don't remember clearly, but everyone seems to worry. I felt I should relax everyone first, even if I had to lie. I smiled and lied to everyone. But T still looked worried because he knows, shady bastard. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm fine. You do not know how to lie convincingly. Lance let out a sigh. I think no one believes me right now. T still seemed to be anxious about me. I purposefully avoided his gaze. There were too many surprises recently. My brain must just be tired. My dolls turned into humans, and now I'm going to the academy with them. It's true I was really preoccupied lately. I ignored their looks and focused on my meal. I was just trying to see. Sorry, I was just pulling up the guide again. Let's hurry. We'll be late. There really wasn't much time left now. Without the limo, we'll really be late. Okay, then I'm going out first. Everyone wait in front of the door. Yuri looked at us and left the house. Looked at all of us and left the house. Thanks to the limo Yuri suddenly bought one day, we've been going to school luxuriously. The school turned upside down when we first took the limo, but now things have settled down a bit. Thanks to the hot boys who take the limo to school every morning, our academy has become famous. They always get out last to avoid the fuss. To be honest, I think every morning about whether I should take the bus. Then we should head out. Lance, wait for me. Yellow, me too. I should go too. Lance, Yenho, and Red all left, and I was about to leave too after cleaning up the porch with T. Cleaning up the porch. Wait. Huh? It just double skipped, sorry. T stopped me and reached out his hand. Your ribbon, it's crooked. Oh, thanks. No problem. Oh, right, I'll be coming home late from today. I've put some food in the fridge, so just heat it up in the microwave for dinner. Starting today, I'm assuming. Don't skip your meals because I'm not there, alright? I couldn't help but smile since T was being the mom again. But first, I want to know why he was going to be late starting today. From today, it's just the translation, but coming home late? Why? Are you doing something? I decided to take a part-time job. A part-time job? Yeah. It's not against school rules if something if it's something a miner can do. It's a good job, so I decided to start working. Where will you be working? At a cafe. I'll be serving. Cafe? That's unexpected. Unexpected? Why? I thought you'd like quiet places. Like, yeah, a bookstore or someplace like that. A bookstore? That sounds nice too, since I like reading. I'll think about that next time. Oh, but the cafe I'll be working at is pretty quiet too. I thought it was my kind of place as soon as I saw it. Tease said as if he was bragging. He must really like the place he'll be working at. Why don't you stop by when you have the chance? At the cafe? Yeah, the atmosphere is pretty relaxed, and the tea they sell there is really top quality. I really want you to try it. Drop by when you have time. Maybe. We're supposed to say yeah. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to say yeah, I'll stop by. I mean, like, maybe. Yeah. Okay, I will. T, I want to see how you look when you work. It's not that cool. It's the cafe here. It'll be easy to find if you look at this map. T took out a flyer from his bag. I noticed the signs that said workers wanted. He must have seen this ad and applied. Banjul, an antique cafe. Decorations look pretty interesting. The text and picture on the flyer drew my eyes. The interior of the cafe I saw from the picture looked elegant. Is that a grand piano and a harp I see in the picture? The cafe seems to suit T. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I knew you'd like it. You'll love the tea, too. You should really come when you get the chance. Okay, sure, I will. I was a bit worried when he said he'll start working, but I'm relieved now. Besides, if it's T, he'll do great. T's always careful and meticulous, so he must have given it a lot of thought before deciding. He would never have made the decision if he wasn't sure about it. I trust T. I'm sorry, I had to pause, and I just have a look on my face that's like, really? I trust T? Maybe you shouldn't, girl. There are a lot of healthy drinks at the cafe, so you have to come. Don't just say it, okay? And don't skip your meals, too. I'm saying it again, okay? T patted my hair and nagged me again. But his nagging is never annoying. All right, you're such a mom when you're like this, you know? If you don't want your mom to nag you, then just be a good daughter. That makes this even creepier. T took my joke and laughed. But then he made a serious face and said in a soft voice, There's something I've been wanting to tell you. Yeah? I knew you must be lonely since your parents are far away and your grandfather passed away. I can't completely understand how you feel, but I just want you to know that we're here now. I don't know why we've become humans, but I think the reason is, I think that it's because we didn't want you to be alone. T's eyes really shined on me like the sun. I was dazzled by his shine, but I still couldn't stop looking at him. I felt his sincerity through his voice and felt it with all my heart. I felt deeply moved and thankful at that. Okay, thank you. I thank you for understanding how I feel. Now then, shall we go? Yuri might start nagging us if we stay inside the house by ourselves. I can imagine it. Let's go. Okay. Hey, good morning. Did something good happen? You're pretty energetic. Really? I feel the same.
That's good. Something happened. That good something has happened to me, girls.
Soy smiled creepily and approached us.
I actually feel good about coming to the academy these days.
What's making Soy that happy? We really need to ask. Soy's smile widened after she stared at Yinho and Lance's seat. I feel something sinister behind that smile. You're just smiling because you're happy, right? I carefully asked her since her smile was a bit off. I've never seen Soy wake up before the alarm, Shimby said with an inscrutable expression while drinking her strawberry milk. Your mom will probably shed happy tears to see you like this.
I'm the one shedding happy tears. I'm enjoying the most romantic time of my life.
Because of Lance and Yinho?
Of course the chicken prints are helping, but there's my T, who, of course, is in charge of giving out the blinding smiles.
Oh god, this is going to be bad. Soy gathered her hands to her chest. She was no longer the witch she was just before. She was suddenly a saint with the most innocent face.
Ever since Prince Sunshine descended to this place, a ray of hope started shining on my pitch-dark life.
She then suddenly changed her expression again and pointed at me.
In that sense, you. I'm so jealous of you.
Me? Why?
You're the one closest to the hot five. Ugh. Knowing them from childhood just because your parents are close? What were my parents doing?
So I started rattling on about what her parents did wrong. What's up, Booker? You okay? You look scared. Yeah, your mom would never have the chance to shed happy tears. I glimpsed toward Yinho and Lance's seat while Soy was madly blaming fate. And I recalled the first day we took the limo to school. The first day I came to school in that thing, I nervously stepped into the classroom. And sure enough, Soy was waiting for me with sharp eyes. Soy urged me to explain what happened. And I had no choice but to come up with excuses while hiding the most important facts. I didn't expect her to believe me when I told her our parents were close, and I've known them since childhood because of that. I just felt glad that Soy's simple-minded. That simple mind of hers is her best charm and the source of my good fortune.
Shinbi and I have been blocking some of the jealousy the other girls feel because you come to school with the hot five. So can't you help me out too?
Well, blocking isn't the right word. You just used me.
Hey, that's a harsh thing to say.
Soy gave a thundering cry at which Shinbi said, oh, so I read that totally wrong then. To be honest, Shinbi's right. Whenever the girls ask me how I know the hot five, Soy nudges Shinbi's back. And whenever that happens, Shinbi would recite the answers Soy taught her. Why do you care so much about the hot five? Am I not enough? Oh no, Shinbi, that's not what we meant. I'll always look at you, Shinbi. Shinbi, you're the only one for us. I don't know if the students in this academy are naive or just dangerous.
So you be the bridge,
Bridge? With whom?
What do you mean who? Me and T, of course. Please?
Soy confidently declared that she would use me for her love interest. Am I really friends with this girl? I was feeling a bit nervous when Shinbi tilted her head. It's weird you're not hitting on him yourself. You're always straightforward when you like someone.
Ugh.
Oh, I see. You already have. Already have? Shinbi patted Soy. I didn't know Soy would hit on him like the other girls. I guess I have to admit that Soy is good at putting things to action. But before that, Soy asked T out, but T never said anything to me. I was a bit bothered to find out about this now. But, well, Soy's my close friend, so maybe he was just being careful. I was organizing my thoughts when Soy started grumbling.
T's more guarded than I thought. He is nice, but he has this invisible wall around him. Of course, I like that about him too. Anyways, I know for sure that I have to approach him differently, so I decided to change my method. AKA, mission I his side.
I his side?
Yeah, I appeal to him indirectly and approach him in a completely different way from the other girls who just ask him out straight away.
What the fuck just happened? Like, everything just minimized on my fucking computer for no goddamn bizarre reason. Okay, well, anyway.
So I want you to help me.
Soy sparkled her eyes and said to me. At that moment, Shinbi put her hand on my shoulder. Wait, shouldn't you first listen to what she has to say about it? Shinbi and I caught eyes. I thought she wasn't listening, but she must have heard what Soy said and worried for me. But before I could even feel thankful, Soy started firing away.
Of course she'll help. She's my friend. Spacey, you don't have feelings for T, do you? It's not good if you become my rival.
No?
Then you'll be able to help me.
Soy reached her own conclusion and looked satisfied. She must be really desperate this time. Hey, class is starting. I'll get going. Shinbi packed her bag and stood up. You're going somewhere? Yeah, I have to go now. I have a photo shoot. Okay, it must be tough. Good luck. Like, she comes to school just to leave as soon as it starts. Why did you even come? Shinbi, why did you even show up? Thanks. Shinbi stood up and gave me a smile. I heard her fan club in the back squeal. Soy cheered Shinbi too.
Well, I'll be fighting the battles. You at work and us at the classroom. Soldier, I wish you good luck.
Yeah, don't doze off and pay attention.
All right.
I sat back after seeing Shinbi off. But as soon as I sat down, I remembered something. Oh, I was going to take them to Tease Cafe today. But Shinbi already left for a shoot. Even if I call and ask her, she probably won't be able to make it. Should I go some other day? I could just take Soy, but I didn't really feel like it. And I felt bad to go without Shinbi. I'll just go with them some other day. I felt like I was making excuses to myself, but class started right away and I thought no more of it. Oh, interesting. This is T's classroom. Hey, T, do you have time right now? Right now? Yeah, why? It's not something I can say here. Could you come outside for a while? Okay. Again? I think so. Damn. Oh, you guys, why are you so upset? Huh? Oh, it's you. Come to think of it, the face of yours is chiseled too. I don't even want to see your face today. Go away! What are you suddenly saying? I'm talking about T. A girl called for him just now. I saw it too, but... what about that? What do you mean, what? Can't you tell? You don't even need to guess to know what she's gonna say. What is she gonna say? You may have a handsome face, but you're so slow. That shy face, that it's not something I can say here. She's obviously asking him out. Asking him out? By the way, it's the 4th time today. He's been called out at every recess. What period is it right now? 1, 2, 3... Oh, God. Hey, stop. You'll only feel worse about yourself. Wow. Asking T out. What is it about T? Do you even have to ask? The face. Face. Tears. Ever since you guys came here, the girls have been so picky. Someone actually told me get lost, you potato, a couple days ago. Oh, poor potato. I don't know Tease. I didn't know Tease that popular. But he's... Thanks for coming with me. It's nothing, but what is it that you wanted to say? Oh, it's... Lunch is going to be over soon. Will it take long? Oh, God, he's so fucking harsh. Yeah, so is this going to take a long time? Huh? Oh, no, so, I like you. Will you go out with me? Have we... Have we met before? What? I don't think I've seen you before. But you just said you like me. I don't get it. I've liked you ever since I first saw you. When you transferred here, I thought the prince I've always dreamt of came here. I'm gonna fucking puke. Ever since I was little, oh, what am I saying? This is embarrassing. That means you like my looks. It has nothing to do with what's inside of me. Huh? What did you say? Nothing. It's nothing. Anyways, thanks for liking me. What does that mean? But sorry, I can't go out with you. Why? Do you like someone else? It's not that. I probably won't be the boyfriend you hoped for. You seem nice, so you'll be able to meet someone better than me. Sorry. You're not being honest. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt your feelings. I can't believe you're nice even now. You really are the prince I've dreamt of. Sorry. It's fine. I do have to save my face. I'll get going. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm glad I didn't cry. That would have been really ugly. Oh, sorry. Are you hurt? How could you just jump out like that? Oh. Sorry, I was going to look for someone. Can you get up? Here, take my hand. Yeah. Are you okay? You're not hurt. I'm okay. Then good. Hey, you're really okay, right? Why can't you raise your face? Yeah. You're kind of weird. Why are you so shy? Kind of remind me of Yinho. Well, anyway, since you're fine, I'll get going. Bye. Okay, goodbye. He's the prince I've always dreamed of. I knew it. I knew as soon as she's like, huh? I'm like, oh God, she's going to fall in love with Red now. Jesus. Where the hell did T go? What's he thinking letting other girls ask him out? Oh, well, it's none of my business, but I feel weird. This is the loyalty issue. Yeah, it's ridiculous for the commander to meet any other woman than the heroine. It's ruining the teamwork of justice warriors. That bravery of mumbling to himself when no one's around. And what's more, those excuses he's throwing in the air. What are you? The person we've been looking for. What? Yeah, welcome. You're the star we've been looking for. When it said director, I was like, is this like the random person in the sky, like the god or whatever? And then I was like, is it the director of the play? Like, yeah, director of the play. Who are you? Oh, I haven't introduced myself. I'm the genius director who will lead the theater world into the future. Hands of Midas. I'm the president of the Academy's drama club. A student? But you look and talk like a teacher. You have a great sense of humor, too. Yes, yes. An actor must be playful like that. You're weird. Kind of busy right now, so please go away. Won't you be the warrior who defends the earth? What? So many people as usual. I think it's interesting because you get to see, like, oh, I'm going to be in a play, blah, 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 and you see now how he ended up in the play. When the bell rings for lunch, war begins. Today I ran to the cafeteria as soon as the bell rang. The place was already a battlefield. I see hungry mouths here and there roaring. Unless Moses comes to gift us with a miracle, it'll be impossible to get through this crowd. I did come, but I doubt I'll be able to eat anything. It's more crowded today. Huh? Tea? Before I knew it, Tea was standing in front of me. Tea frowned a bit to see the packed cafeteria. Yeah, well, you could get through the crowd and get food. Get through that crowd? That seems dangerous. Tea stroked his chin. Wait here, I'll get something to eat for you. Huh? Oh, what do you want? Tea, I'm fine. I've been sensing people glimpsing at me ever since Tea came to talk to me, but now they're just staring. Anyone who was nearby would have heard what Tea said. I peered around and said I'm fine out loud on purpose. You're too lazy to get lunch, right? How did you know? I think I know how you think. You had a sandwich last time. Will that be okay today? T shook his head and then asked me as if he found his goal. He's always gentle, but there's this energy about him that makes refusing impossible. So I couldn't help myself and ended up nodding. I don't want to bother him, but even if I say no, he'll find a way to feed me somehow. Is it because he's the mom? It's too crowded here, so why don't you go wait at the roof? I'll get the food and go there. Okay, thanks. No problem. He gave me his $1,000,000 smile and disappeared into the crowd. When T left, I felt like my surroundings got louder. I felt dizzy being stuck in that confusion. I didn't show it because he might worry, but I didn't feel so well from this morning. I feel suffocated and dizzy. I couldn't stay here any longer. I want to wait for T, but I should go to the roof like what he said. Finally, I can breathe. I sat on the roof bench and stretched my arms and legs. The long shadow beneath me stretched too. I was there only for a while, but my back quickly got warm from the sunlight. I felt much better because of the warmth. When is T coming? I felt sorry to bother T, but if I don't eat right now, T would worry more. Since he already jumped into the crowd, I should just eat the sandwich he brings and fill up my stomach. I should remember to say thanks when he comes back. I closed my eyes. The warm wind played with my hair. The wind reminded me of a familiar touch. Like that, I enjoyed the warm sun and the wind. Soon I heard the roof door open. Did you wait long? Oh, T, not at all. I turned around and saw T coming in. The wind was blowing on T, too. His hair flew in the wind. The sunlight was pouring down on him, and he looked handsome. While I awed at the scene for a while, T approached me. Here, take this. T handed me a plastic bag with food and drinks in it. I peered inside and saw quite a lot of things in it. A sandwich and a burger? Did you get all of this inside that crowd? Wow. You seem to like burgers, too. I asked everyone to move a bit, and they did. Really? There was a reason he managed to get all this food. It was possible because it was T and not anyone else. But they would never have moved so willingly if they knew this was all for me. I feel quite strange. It was at that moment. Did T really go this way? Yeah, he took the burger and went this way. He mustn't have gone far. I heard someone's voice from the slightly open door. The voices and footsteps were getting louder. T and I looked at each other. He looked a bit troubled. You brought your followers. I didn't mean to. Sorry. Now, it's nothing for you to be sorry about. Thanks for the food. I'll go to the classroom and eat these. T looked sorry to see me go inside. But even then, he didn't stop worrying about me. All right, make sure you eat your lunch. I smiled at him and nodded. The girls soon came to the roof to look for T. I hid in the corner, and when T attracted their attention, I quickly ran down the stairs. I had a bunch of food and drinks in my arms. The classroom was very quiet when I went in. Everyone must still be at the cafeteria. I think Soy said she went to the student government meeting. She kept on complaining, but went straight ahead when they announced they'd hand out snacks. I looked around the silent classroom. Only a couple of students were gathered together in the corner, chatting away. I quietly went back to my seat and took out the sandwich T brought me. I love going to the academy these days. I have a friend in another academy, and she is so jealous. You too? My friend's like that too. The Hot Five must be famous outside of school too. Oops. They look like they've just come out of comic books. Of course they're famous. That's true. A couple of days ago I saw T walk in front of me and I thought I was watching a movie star. My God. Yeah, I know. T really shines. But he's even nice. And he's really so... Can't believe someone like that came to our school. I'm so happy I applied to this academy. Me too. Girl 3 said, I can't believe me too. Get your girl names straight. Me too. Oh, come to think of it, I heard there were a lot of girls who asked him out today. Really? I heard he never says yes. Girls can be so persistent. You obviously don't know something. The fact that he never says yes makes him more tempting. They all hope he might say yes to me. Should I try too? Oh, come on. Don't come to us crying because he said no to you. What? It'll be different for me. I stopped several times while biting into my sandwich and listened to their conversation. They were chatting about T endlessly. T is really popular. I guess I get why. Lance, Red, and Yuri are all popular because of their looks, but T is a bit different. He's more approachable than the rest of the boys. Well, that's just because is too adorable. And you just want to snuggle him and, baby him. Lance is an ice prince. Yuri is a fucking teacher. So, yeah. And Red is just stupid. I mean, don't get me wrong, but you go with him I like you, and he'd be like, okay, cool, huh? He doesn't get it. You could literally throw a bag of vaginas at him, and he wouldn't fucking know. He's not the brightest crayon in the box, okay? He's not, yeah. T is aware. Yuri, I think, would be very much approachable, and the girls would be throwing themselves at him like that, but it's just inappropriate to have that relationship with your teacher, is all I'm saying. But just because he's more approachable, it doesn't mean he's less attractive. Sometimes I get butterflies when he's being nice and generous. I see him at home every day and I still feel like that. Of course other girls feel much more. I even thought they would come to the academy just to see him. I completely agree with T looking like a prince. I thought that was such a cheesy word before, but now I've come to think that too. It's so dreamlike to live with 5 princes who were like dolls. I mean, who were dolls. Any girl would dream of this. Since T's the most kind among them, sometimes my heart beats fast when I look at him. I do feel glad that everyone likes the boys. I worry they might not fit in. They, of course, fit in perfectly, but the problem is that they're way too popular. Even Lance, who sits behind me. Lance is still cold to other students, but they think he's so attractive because of that. Having good looks can be so helpful. Lance's coldness is just considered his personality since his looks outshine everything. I was thinking about this and that while munching on my sandwich. I slowly stopped thinking of Lance. The weather was good today. I thought I tasted the sun in the sandwich. It's fucking weird. Anyway, now that we're back, okay, we'll see how long this takes. We have a few more minutes we can go. I'm back. Since I have to take the bus on my way home, I'm always exhausted when I get to the house. Having been pushed around here and there during the whole ride, I can't help but sigh. But still, I managed to come back home safe. Huh. The sound of the front door opening, someone peeked from the living room. I saw red hair. Hey, is everyone else home? The douchey silverhead is in his room, and his cleaning duties or something like that. T has to work, so he'll be late, and, Yuri's wherever he is. Okay. I remember T said he starts working today. I'm curious of how he'll look working at the cafe. Sorry to sneeze. And I'm kind of excited to see it for myself. Red was nibbling on something on the sofa. He was still munching while looking at me as I came into the living room. He was so cute I couldn't help but laugh a bit. What's so tasty? Oh, this? Wanna try some? Here. Red handed me something. Chocolate? Yeah, some girl gave it to me today. It's really good. We'll give some to you. I'm not really hungry. Thanks to T, I ate 2 sandwiches and drank milk. I still wasn't hungry. But I was quite surprised at Red. You must be popular, too. I remember the girls who followed T and told Red. Popular? I don't know about that. Well, people do keep following me. Following you? Yeah, especially that president from the drama club. He keeps on telling me to join the club. Drama club. It felt strange to imagine Red in the drama club. I thought the soccer club would suit him better. I didn't really think about it at first, but the president told me something funny, so I'm actually thinking of joining. Wow, really? What's so surprising? It's just a bit unexpected. What did he say? I wondered what he said to lure Red into the club. Sparkled his eyes at my question. It's still a secret, but I'll tell you. This year, the drama club is putting on a play for the festival, and it is a play about a justice warrior. So he casted me, of course. President himself asked me too. Isn't that shocking? I was shocked too when I first heard it. What do you think? Doesn't it feel like destiny? Don't you think it's the perfect role for me? Red, the justice warrior? It is really surprising. I thought Red was the only one into action heroes, but there was someone else like him in the academy. That surprises me in a different sense. Even while I was surprised, Red sparkled his eyes and told me the whole story. He looked happy, excitedly explaining the play to me. He must really be happy. It felt good to see Red so energetic. I smiled and congratulated him. Good for you. I'll cheer for you. Thanks. I'm really going to work hard. You have to come see the play. Of course. His energy spread to me and I gave him a cheerful answer too. He always seems bright and healthy, but right now he looks so exuberant. Even I felt excited to think of Red performing on stage. And what's more, he's acting in a play. I'm really looking forward to it. Perfect timing. All right, so we will wrap this part up here and we'll check out the diary and stuff in the next part. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.